I'm a guy who loves options, especially when you're working on a budget. The more options you have, the more opportunity there is to do something on the cheap. And I like that. And I did a video recently on how to add a guest to your live stream, and I showed you how to do it using all the options. Some people like Zoom and some people like Hangouts, and there's so many video conferencing options. And I wanted to do a video that showed you how to add any of those. But today, in this video, we're going to talk about the best way to do it. The one that's going to yield you the best results in OBS Studio and Streamlabs OBS. So today, I'm going to show you how to add a guest with the best results for OBS Studio and Streamlabs OBS using Skype with the NDI plugin. Let's get to it. If you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks that can help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you don't miss any new content. The first thing we need to do is add the NDI plugin. And this gives us the ability to add the sources so that the audio is connected with the video, and it makes it so much easier to control everything on your stream. The links to these plugins will be in the description, but I'll walk you through the setup. The first thing I do is go to this OBS software page here. It's actually part of the forum. Then I click the release page on GitHub. Then scroll down to the OS you're using, whether it's Windows or Mac OS. There are two things you need to download and make sure are installed on your computer: the NDI runtime and the actual NDI plugin. So I download the NDI runtime file. Once you download it, you go to the location, you double click it, then you click continue. After clicking continue a couple of times, you can install it. Now that I have the runtime installed, I need to download the actual plugin file. To do that, I just follow the instructions. I download the plugin file for my Mac. I double click it, or on Mac, you can run into this problem where it doesn't like it because it's from the internet. So you can right click on it and click open, and then open again. Then I just follow through the installation. Once it's installed, you can open OBS Studio. If you click Tools at the top, you're going to see NDI Output Settings. That means you installed it properly. Let's go into Skype on the computer and set it up so we can use it in OBS. When you have Skype open, you want to go to Preferences. This is going to be located in different places on Windows and Mac, but it's going to have the same features once you open up your preferences. Then we want to go to Calling. We want to click Advanced. And we just want to make sure this Allow NDI Usage is checked. And that's all we need. We can exit out of here. Now we want to add our guest. So we're going to go into Skype and click Meet Now to create a new meeting. In the Meet Now window, you can just copy this link out and give it to whoever you want to join this call. In this case, I'm going to paste it to a couple of different locations to invite a few guests. Then I'll go back into Meet Now, and I'm going to join the call. And you can see immediately Michael T. Panetta is already on this call. And there's my buddy Jelly Duck and Joe. So now we have three folks that are on this one Skype call. Next, I want to add them into our live stream. You can see here I've already added my camera and microphone into the live stream. So to add a guest, we're going to click that plus sign and we're going to go to NDI source. I'm going to type in the name of my guest here, in this case Joe, and I'm going to select Joe's input window. Then I'm going to click OK. You can see it's added Joe to the stream. All I have to do is size him up and then move his window behind my overlay, and we're all ready to go. So that people know who Joe is, I'm going to add his name in text here. So we're going to call this text Joe. I'm going to select my font. I'm going to put a little outline behind it. Then I'm going to resize it and move it into Joe's window. Next, I'm going to add Jelly Duck. So I go ahead and I click the plus button, add NDI source. I'm going to type in the name of the person I'm adding, in this case Jelly. Then I'm going to select Jelly Duck's window in the source name. Click OK, and there we go. Now I can just resize this. Now I'm going to add some text, change the font, put Jelly's name in there, add a little black outline around it, move it into place. And now I'm going to add Michael T. Panetta. So all I need to do again is click the plus, go to NDI source, select Michael T. Panetta's Skype input, click OK, it adds that window. And then I'm going to move it where I want it, resize it, and move it down here below my overlay so he's set up properly. Then I'm going to add his text in here. The same way as we did the others, I'll select the font, put his name in there, put that outline in the text, move it to where I want it to be, And you can see it's not showing up there because it's actually below the proper location. So now I'm just going to reorder these windows so that everything is set up properly and everyone is in the proper location with the proper sizing. This seems like a long, complicated process, but once you have NDI installed and you have an overlay set up, it's really, really easy to add these guests, and the quality of the video connection and the quality of the audio connection that you get is absolutely awesome. You can see that using NDI also solves the problem with Mac having separate input devices for the audio. If I go down and I scroll through Audio Mixer, you can see each person has their own audio input, and I can mute them individually by just clicking the little speaker next to their audio, and it will turn it off. So you might be saying, Michael, why is this the best way? Well, this is the best way to do it because the NDI plugin allows you to add each window as an individual source, which is really good, but NDI also includes each window as individual audio. This eliminates the need for the iShowU device and the aggregate sound device that you have to create, which really, if you've ever used it, creates a lot of headaches as well because it's a party line. So if your computer produces some sort of audio like a beep or you get a text message, the stream's going to hear it. With this, it just adds that guest's audio input, and you can adjust it any way you want. Doing it this way eliminates so many other potential problems that you could have with a live stream adding guests. And the video quality is much better as well. If you're looking for more options on how to add a guest to your live stream, you should check this video out right here. If you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks that can help make you a better YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Fire Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.